Good morning, students. In this class, we are going to see about basic geometrical ideas chapter triangle concept. Okay. So now we are going to see the definition of triangle. A triangle is a three-sided figure formed by joining three line segments together at their endpoints. A triangle has three sides. A triangle has three sides. So it is one side, then this one side, second one, third side. A triangle has three vertices. So first vertices, second and third vertices. A triangle has three vertices. A triangle has three angles. 1, 2 and 3. A triangle has three angles. A least number of sided polygon is triangle. While we discussed about the polygon, we have discussed about the triangle. Yes, dash is the least number of sided polygon. Triangle is the least number of sided polygon. Okay. Now we are going to see exercise 4.4 from your NCERT textbook. Okay. Draw a rough sketch of a triangle ABC. Mark a point P in its interior and mark a point Q in its exterior. Is the point A in its exterior or in its interior? Okay. It's a figure I have drawn. Okay. ABC is a triangle. I have marked a point P in its interior and Q in its exterior. Okay. The first question. Triangle ABC is the given triangle. So this is a triangle. I have drawn the rough sketch. You can draw your own wish triangle. Okay. Then mark a point in its interior. So point P is the interior of the triangle ABC. And point Q is the exterior of the triangle ABC. Is the point A in its interior or in its exterior? Okay. See, where is the point A? The point A is lying on the triangle. It is neither inside or nor outside. Either the interior or nor the exterior. It is lying on the triangle. It is lying on the triangle ABC. Hope you all understand exercise 4.4. First question. Okay, it's very easy. You have to draw the rough sketch and mark a point what is interior and what is exterior. You have to find where it is A point. Okay. The second question. Identify three triangles in the figure. Okay. It is a given figure to us. We have to find out what are the three triangles in this figure. Okay. The first question. Yeah, three triangles are. Okay. The first we have to take as A, B, C triangle. The whole triangle we have taken A, B, C. The next they have one altitude. Okay. We have drawn the line segment A to D. Okay. So another triangle is here A, B, D. A, B, D. Then the third triangle is A, D and C. So totally how many triangles are here? Three triangles are here. The second question, write the names of 7 angles. So what are the 7 angles of here? Already I told you while we discussed about the angle where the center letter will be there. That is an angle where the two rays are meeting at a common point. That is an angle. Here these two are line segment or these two are rays. This is a part of the angle. Okay, it's a place of the angle. So it is the first angle. Then ADB, it is a second angle. Then BAD, it is a third angle. And then ADC, fourth angle. Then ACD, fifth angle. Then CAD or DAC, this is a sixth angle. Then BAC together, it is seventh angle. It is seventh angle. Okay. Then C question, write the names of 6 line segments. What are the line segments here? See, 1 AB, then BD, second one AD is third one, then AC is fourth one, then DC, then together BC is the line segment. So totally 6 line segments are here. Then last question, which two triangles have common angle B as common? Okay, so which two triangles has angle B as a common? While we see in the first question itself, which are the two triangles are common? Triangle ABC and triangle ABD. So triangle ABC and triangle ABD have common angle B. Okay. Next we are going to see about the concept quadrilateral. Okay. Quadrilateral. Which are the figure? It has four-sided polygon. Those figures are called quadrilaterals. See, quadrilateral just means four sides. Quad means four and lateral means side. So a quadrilateral has four sides. It is two-dimensional, a flat shape. Close to the line, join up and has straight sides. Okay. So which are the figure? It has four-sided polygon. Those figures are called quadrilateral. Okay. Then you may ask question, ma'am, square is a four-sided figure, rectangle is a four-sided figure, parallelogram is a four-sided figure, kite and rhombus, these figures are four-sided. Then why we can't call this a quadrilateral? Yes, of course we can call these figures are quadrilateral. It is a common name, quadrilateral, which are the figure it has four sides. But the specific name why we are calling as a square, it has four sides are equal. Why we are calling a specific name for a triangle, it has opposite sides are equal. The same way we are calling as a parallelogram, it has sides are parallel, opposite sides are parallel. So we are calling as a parallelogram. Yes, the common name is quadrilateral according to their sides, according to their angles, according to their parallel. We are giving a specific name to that. Okay. Now we are going to see the properties of quadrilateral. So now only we have seen quadrilateral has four sides. Quadrilateral has four corners. Interior angles that if you add 360 degree. If you quadrilateral has four angles. If it has four sides means it has only the four angles. If you add those four angles, you will get 360 degree. Even in the triangle, if you add three angles of the triangle, you will get 180 degree. In triangle, the sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. The same sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Keep it in your mind. Sum of the three angles. Triangle has three angles. So, sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. See, they should be at 360 degree. Keep it in your mind. Okay. Let us learn now what is the adjacent sides. Okay. See, definition of adjacent sides. Two lines that meet at a polygon vertex. Okay. Usually found in triangles and other polygons. Two of the sides that meet at a vertex of the polygon are called adjacent sides. Okay. See, this is an example. Any two sides of a polygon with a common vertex. Any two sides of the polygon with a common vertex. So, these two are called, this one and this one are called adjacent sides. Why? Because it has a common vertex. So, which of the figure has common vertex? With their sides, we can call that as adjacent sides. If you say these two are adjacent, the same these two are adjacent. Okay. The next one, see the another figure. See, I have given the another figure. I have given the name here. The before figure, I didn't draw the name. Here I have drawn the name. All those five sides I have given a name as A, B, C, D, E. Now you get an idea. A and E is adjacent. A and E is adjacent. The same A and B is adjacent. B and C is adjacent. And C is adjacent to D. D is adjacent to E. So, the figure which has the common vertex, the two sides of a polygon with the common vertex, that is called the adjacent sides. Okay. The next, adjacent angles. Okay, now definition of adjacent angles. See, two angles that share a common vertex. The same, while we studied about the adjacent side, it should have a common vertex. The same here also, two angles that share a common vertex and side. There only we have seen only vertex, while we see about the adjacent sides. But adjacent angles, it should have the common vertex and common side, but no common interior point. See, these two are example for the adjacent angles. See the figure, it's a common side. Okay, so it is a common vertex. So angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. So angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. It has a common side. Yes. But see the figure, next figure. It is angle 3. It is angle 4. It has common vertex both also? No. It has common side. That too no. So it is not adjacent. Angle 3 and angle 4 are not adjacent. Okay. Next we are going to see exercise 4.5. Draw a rough sketch of a quadrilateral PQRS. You have to draw the rough sketch of quadrilateral PQRS. Draw its diagonals. Yes, we know about the diagonals. Yes, the line segment joining two non-consecutive vertices. Have you all remember? Yes, well we seen about the definition of diagonals. Yes, a line segment that joining any two non-consecutive vertices. Okay, we have to name it them. Then is the meeting point of the diagonal with its interior or in its exterior of the quadrilateral. Okay, let us draw the diagram now. It is a given diagram. So I have drawn here PQRS quadrilateral. Then see, we have a quadrilateral PQRS. PR and QS are its two diagonals. So what are the two diagonals here? PR and QS. Both also diagonals. Yes. Where it is meeting diagonals point? The two diagonals are meeting at a point O. The point O is interior or point O is exterior. Very good. It is interior. It is interior of the quadrilateral. So now let us understand where it is a point O. It is point O. It is interior of the quadrilateral. Okay. Then next question. Draw a rough sketch of a quadrilateral KLMN state. Okay. First we are going to draw the figure. Let us draw the figure LMKN. Okay, KLMN. Okay, now first question. Two pairs of opposite sides. We have to write the opposite sides. So KLMN is the given quadrilateral. What are the opposite sides? See, KL and NM. These two are opposite. Then what is the other opposite? KN and LM. These two are pairs of opposite sides. Okay. Then B question. Two pairs of opposite angles. What are the two pairs of opposite angles? See here. K. Angle K and angle M. Then angle L. Then angle N. If you add those four angles, angle K, angle L, angle M and angle N, you will get an answer 360 degree. Okay, it's a common. The next two pairs of adjacent sides. Adjacent means you should have the common vertex. Okay, so KL and KN, these two are adjacent. Then NM, ML, these two are adjacent sides. Then the next question, two pairs of adjacent angles. So consecutive, continuity of angle. Okay, K and then L. These two are adjacent angle. Then M and N. M and N. Okay, these two are adjacent. Even though you can say, ma'am, why we can't say as a L and M and as adjacent? L and M. Yes, of course you can write L and M also adjacent. Or K and N also adjacent. You can write. That is also correct. You can write with your own answers. Okay. Here I have given you only the solution. You can write the answers with your own also. That is also correct. While you got it the adjacent sides, what is meaning of adjacent and what is meaning of adjacent angles, then you can write your own answers. Okay. Thank you, dear children. I think so in this class. Hope you all understand. Thank you all.